Hey everybody, Adam Savage in my cave with Laura Kampf. Hello, my friend. It's so good to see you.
It's been way too long.
We have, Laura got here a couple of hours ago, and the last couple of hours have been spent me running around the shop going, and coming back and showing you something. And in return, you have brought something to show and tell here.
Yes, and I'm so excited about this because I think I solved a problem that you might have too. And that's, as makers, we're always kind of looking for problems that we can solve. And this one is almost like this annoying beep in the background. And once it stops, you're like, oh yeah, there was a problem I had, but I wasn't aware. Okay, now.
Oh, I love that intro.
This is my little pitch kit. We know tape measures, right? Mm-hmm. And they're great. The only thing that sucks is the belt clip.
The belt clip doesn't really work.
It doesn't really work. And also, even if it worked, I think this is not the best position for the tape measure because it's constantly under something. Mm-hmm. Yep. So you can't really reach it. And then I made this little, and worst thing is, if you have it, because you can also put it on your pocket, so it's a little bit lower, but then it's kind of uncomfortable to reach, and you get it in your car or the tables, and then you constantly lose it. So my shop floor is covered with tape measures. So now I made this little thing, and I call it the Tape Mate, and it looks simple. It is simple, but it solves all the problems. So you can strap it to your belt.
Right.
If you don't, and then it has the right position.
Right.
It also turns your tape measure to a single hand operation thing, right?
Oh,
you don't have to hold it.
Okay, wait a second though. How is that? Oh, right. So you can put it on like that or like this.
So if you don't wear a belt,
I'd be worried that. Oh, that's actually got a good amount of.
It's pretty strong. I lost it twice, and that both times I fell.
And then you're just there.
And then you're there, and then you just zoop. And I also think it's practical. And it looks cool. Because the tape measure is a little like, the object itself.
I totally agree with you.
You know, and now it's like this little, and it has a magnet, so you can put your bits, you can throw your little lighter, whatever you want.
And oh my God, Laura.
And the best thing, I think, that's why, because usually I make things and I'm excited for a week. That's my YouTube lifespan, right? I'm excited for a week, and then I want to do the next thing. I have been excited for this for maybe 2-3 months because I constantly keep making them. So all these tape mates, this is for me instead of mindless scrolling on TikTok. I always have this box with me.
Oh, so you're ready to make them at any given. This is your manufacturing kit.
Exactly. So it has the little needles. I'm actually low on leather. I need to make more leather.
You can welcome to go through my stock and use some extra scraps. I have a whole bin of strapping.
I made a die. So I rent this clicker from a super sweet Armenian guy in LA. I come there with my leather hides. I die cut all the straps. And then usually I have like 12 to 15 always ready to go. And instead of scrolling or in traffic, made in LA traffic, essentially.
You are sitting in traffic making a leather tape measure holder?
Exactly. I've gotten so good at that. Lining it up.
There's no laws against that.
No.
It's better than, no? And you're hand sewing these.
You hand stitch it. I have a little
razor blade. Twine. Yep.
So I don't need a...
I was wondering what that... I noticed this right away. You, oh my God.
And this is just such a fun little thing. Again, I think it really solves a problem, but it also solves my problem of sitting in a restaurant, waiting for food. I'm by myself, I'm bored, I don't want to scroll. I make a tape mate. So I think I made about 300 so far.
Really? That's amazing.
Yes.
Dude.
And they're all like a little scratched and dinged up. Of course, I got you some. Well, they're in the back. But yeah, that is what I wanted to show you.
Laura, I love this. You solved a problem I didn't realize.
Yeah, well, actually 2 problems: scrolling and losing my tape measure.
I'll be right there. I want to show you something. A friend of mine recently showed me what is now my new favorite tape measure, which is this Lufkin, specifically because of the dark. That color is really nice. Mm-hmm. But I never clip it to my belt for all the reasons you state.
Yeah.
Plus, even if you actually put your hands here, you can feel how manufacturing-wise they've left a burr there. That could cut you,
yeah,
right?
you don't want it. You don't want it.
And this is on all sorts of products.
Yeah.
And so I never put this on my belt, which means I lose it constantly.
Yeah, take one clip and then make one.
Okay.
You know what's another funny thing about tape measures?
Oh, I see. You've actually screwed it to itself
to the back.
so that it's really solid.
It's really secure. Yeah, it won't fall out.
What's the other thing?
The other thing is, when I build stuff, I actually don't really measure that much.
Yeah.
Because when you build by yourself, I mean,
you just build to the thing.
You build to the thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I build to pencil marks, not measurements.
Yes, yes. So I was thinking maybe I should make a tape measure that doesn't have any scale on it. And I thought about this for a long time, and then I realized
that's that
it
part.
has a blank side. And now, I mean, this is a pretty new one, but now what I do is I just mark on the back side, and I can write on it like that's the drawer width,
Oh,
that's
wow.
the height of my kid. You know, and you always have this real estate. I also have one that has all my PIN numbers on it because nobody ever looks there.
Well, now they are. Now they will.
But that was another thing that I think is so underestimated. You have the blank real estate. And it's essentially, wipe off if you want it to be.
Yeah, no, just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah.
Take that handily.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that you've got it. And you put it in a, am I right? This is a tequila box.
It's a what?
It's a box.
Oh,
for
it's cigars, actually.
Oh, cigars.
Yeah,
okay.
it's cigars. It smells good. Cedar. Yeah.
Dude.
My show and tell.
That is beautiful. This just makes me so freaking happy.
Good.
Oh my God.
I think you'll get addicted to it if you wanna try it, because
I totally
you never
wanna
look
try
for
it.
your tape measure ever again.
Well, and that specific thing of, I mean, first of all, on all tape measures, applying that lock takes more force than I wanted to.
Yes,
and
that's
it's
true.
not exactly a one-handed amount of force. I also kind of got to bring something else to it. And then you're always holding this thing, and you're ending up with this business.
Right.
And, look, we all do the compromises, but that idea that you're just reaching out and
especially for long measurements when you don't have to
Yes,
use your foot anymore.
Do you play the game at a model shop? We used to play the game of how high you could get the tape measure up before it falls back down again.
I do that with my kid for hours. She's so entertained by that.
I love tape measures.
Yeah.
I mean, I have dozens and dozens of them, but I also I'm almost solely a 25-footer. And you're bringing up just how useful, this is a 12-footer?
Yeah.
How useful the 12-footer is.
Yeah.
I mean, and I like that
lighter.
smaller. Yeah.
I think this is more part of a EDC. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things and I love this so much about the maker community, that when a maker has a product like you're with the EDC bag, and you spot that in the wild, or Jimmy DeResta's Ice Pig, or Tom's specific Leatherman, it's just so cool to see Simone stuff.
Yeah.
To see actual products. I mean, this is maybe a prototype of a product. But
handmade by the original inventor.
I just this could be one of those things where you spot this in the wild, somebody has a tape made, then you exactly know, we're friends.
I have still not yet had the experience of seeing one of my bags in the wild.
Oh, really?
I've had lots of fans bring me bags to sign and to see. The one time I was here in San Francisco, I was on the BART system, and I saw a guy wearing one of my bags, and it turned out to be one of Marco's people. So this makes me so happy.
Good.
It's such beautiful, and I love the name. I love the everything around that, dude. So you're still just making them and giving them out. That's not like people could go to your website and buy one of these.
Well, I sell them every once in a while, but it's always a batch of 50.
Right.
There's actually a store, I don't know, have you been to Eagle Tools in Los Angeles?
I have
It's a
not.
woodworking store.
Okay.
Oh, you will lose your mind. It's family-owned business. It's exactly what we want. And they were kind of, and they said, if you have a couple, we can put them on our website. So
okay, so perhaps when they have, that's a place people can go check for stock.
Every once in a while. But again, I'm the only one making them. Mostly in traffic, mostly sitting alone in restaurants, so it's a limited supply. But I want to keep it that way.
I think that's
because it's so hard to have a product made in Germany, made in the U.S.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
No, it's really like Simone put out the video recently talking about that, and all the issues she deals with, I deal with too. And I don't charge enough for my stuff, and I don't make enough money doing it.
Yeah.
It is effectively it's sort of break even education for me in manufacturing and fulfillment and all of that stuff.
Right.
But it's hard to make money.
It is hard to make money.
Dude, so beautiful. Dude, so we'll include links to where you can find Laura's amazing work and potentially maybe a tape mate in the description. My friend, so good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Oh, and one more thing I want to say. Also, if you just want to make one, make one.
Yes!
You don't have to buy it. Just make it.
That I really dig. I love it when people bring versions of things I've made to show me their version of it.
Yes. All right.
See you next time.
Thank you.